Hey guys, what's up? Shin0555 here, and it is Sonic Month again. Yes, it's June. That is Sonic Month for the channel, and we all know what that means. There's going to be a bunch of Sonic content every day this month, and all my How to Draw videos are Sonic related. And to kick it off, I felt like drawing Super Sonic 2 from Sonic Frontiers, that new super state that Sonic gets. I think someone requested this, but I must not have wrote it down. Because I vaguely remember someone asking for Super Sonic 2, but I must have not wrote it down on my list, which is very unusual. I'm usually very good at that. So forgive me, I don't know who requested this, or if they did request it. But we are drawing Super Sonic 2. So, again, if you requested this, and you want to leave your name down in the comment section, I'll pin your comment and say I'm sorry. I shouldn't have forgotten it. So, or I should at least wrote it down. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. So we're going to be drawing Super Sonic 2 here. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and let's get our pencils ready. Alright guys, so to start off drawing Super Sonic 2 here, what we're going to do is draw a nice decent sized circle. This is going to be where his head is, and then basically you can get kind of like a line of action that goes down like this. It has a slight curve to it, and then you get a nice little circle underneath for his upper body, a nice little circle under that like for his lower body, and then we're going to get a line going down for his leg, another line going down for his other leg, get a circle here for his socks, and then get like an oval right here for his feet. And then we get a line going down here with like an oval. This is where his like hand's gonna be. And he's gonna have two spikes going out there, a tail, and then his spikes are just gonna be kind of up here like that. I kind of, in the inked version that I did beforehand, I kind of like went off the page a little bit. That's fine. I will try to keep it in the page this time. But then we can get a little crosshair here for where his eye line is, and we should be good for the gesture. So very simple. We're keeping it very light, very loose. But now we're going to jump into some detail here. And we're going to start off with his muzzle. So to draw his muzzle at this angle, what you want to do is draw kind of like a circle right here. And then we're going to use that circle to draw about up to here. And then we're going to go down, so we're going to dip it down and then over here, and I'm going to keep the rest of this part light, but the rest of the muzzle should look something like that. And off the muzzle we could just straight up draw his nose with the curved line going out, and then you wrap it around and then go in like that, and then you get a little half circle here, and you could shade this part in like so. And now for his eyes, what we could do is start off with a nice little circle right here, keep it light. And it's going to be like where his eyebrow is, so what we're going to do is kind of follow the circle here like that. And then it's going to go up, and then over, kind of into a point here, and then just kind of curve down like this. Zoom out a little bit. And then here we're just going to finish it off by drawing a line going up. It kind of curves in, and then goes over, and then around like so. And now we could draw in his eye by drawing in a nice oval like that. And then what we can do is draw a little light reflection right there with a half circle, and then a slightly smaller oval on the inside like that. And that's pretty much it for his face. Now we can kind of get into like where his spikes are going to be. So basically his spikes go off here. I'm keeping this very light. And you get like the one top one like this. And the rest of the spikes, you're going to get one here. There's going to be one right about here. And then like a few in the middle here. And basically what you want to do is just kind of get like this kind of horn shape. So we're going to start here. I'm going to just kind of gesture in kind of like this horn shape here like this. And then we'll get another one kind of right here like that. And we'll get another one kind of popping out here like that. One more there like so. And that's kind of like the shape you kind of want to get. And I think we can just darken them in. This is actually pretty good. So what we're going to do is start here and just draw a nice little curve line that curves up. And what you want to do is kind of keep them a little bit straight when you go down here. So we're going to draw a straighter line, not like a curved line. and then just draw another straight line that goes into a curved line here. So you want a little bit of angleness to these, like that, and then same thing here, just kind of making it a little bit more angled, making it a lot less soft, but something like that. And then before we draw the top one here, we're actually going to draw in his ear, and his ear's pretty simple. It's basically this like triangle that goes off of here like this, but I'm just going to refine the shape. So we're going to draw a nice little curve line that curves over like that, and then we're going to just curve it down and then in like so. And now what we're going to do here is draw a line going from the center here, kind of down the middle, and it's going to curve in like that. So there's his ear. And now we could just kind of finish off this. Oh, that's a little bit too straight. I want like a little bit more of a bump. That's good. Zoom out a little bit. And then we can kind of just go into the spike here, and it still kind of gets cut off. It's impossible not to cut off Supersonic's head. It's just physically impossible. But that's pretty good. And now that we've got that done, we could jump into his body now. And so his body's going to start kind of like up here. And what I like doing is starting off with his arm. So his arm's going to be like this nice little circle. And basically all you do is just go into this nice long kind of, it's almost like a rectangle, but with a very curved ends here. Like that. And then you can erase the overlap here. And then before we get in, or actually let's just draw on the hand first. So he's kind of like armed cross. So we got this for his arm. And then basically you're going to get 4 circles here, like that. And these will become his fingers. So we're going to start with his middle finger first. And basically it's just this kind of curved line that goes over and then in like that. So you get like a nice little, almost like bean type shape. And then same thing on this side, just kind of curves in like that, and then another curved one. And a nice little tip is they get smaller as they go down. So this one's going to be the longest, this one's going to be slightly smaller than that one, and the pinky is going to be the slightly smallest one of them all. And then this finger just kind of goes off and up a little bit. So to draw that, we're going to start here. Just draw the finger going off, up, and then just kind of curving around like that. And now I'll erase any overlap that we have here and redraw that in so it looks all nice and clean. And again, this is a big reason why when you do gesture lines and like just kind of mapping things out, do it lightly so when you do erase, you're just left with the lines that you want. Like that. And you would get like a little kind of half circle right here for the like kind of back part of his hand. And then you can just kind of darken in the rest of the muzzle that you see. So that's pretty good. Now we could go into his back spikes. So his back spikes are pretty simple. We're going to start right here. And you basically just kind of draw a nice curve line that curves down. And then curve over and then in like that. And then you're going to get one more that curves out like this. And then curves in like so. And then for his back, it'll start right about here. And then just kind of curve in. And then down into his leg. And right about here we're going to get the tail. And very similar to this spike, we're just going to draw that, but just longer. Just going to go out like this. Like that. And we got his tail. And then for this part of his upper body, it's basically just a line going down here and then going across like that. And then here what we can do is draw a line going up right about here for his leg, and then another one going down there for his other leg. Like that. And now we could draw in his socks. So his socks are broken up into 2 parts. You got the upper part here, and then you got the lower part. So the upper part's going to start right about here, and you basically get this kind of like upside down V, like that. And it's going to curve in like so at the edge here, and then in right about here. And then we're going to start right here and just draw a line going out, and then over like this, and then one, kind of doing the same thing like that. And now for the shoe here, you're basically going to just draw like a nice refined oval, like so. And what you want to do is on the bottom here is draw a line kind of going over like this, so you guys see like the bottom of his shoe. And then we get the strap there But once we got this down, we can just refine the shape more and really draw it in. So what I'm going to do is start here, and I'm going to just darken in this line here. And then when we get to this point, I'm going to curve the line up and then go over like this and then down. And then I'm going to just darken in this line as well, like that. I'm going to erase some of the overlap here, erase some of the guidelines just so it's nice and clear as we go in. So you basically get a shape like that, and now what you want to do is just draw a nice little curve line that hugs this line very closely until it gets to here, then it curves in like that. Then once you got that in, you could just draw a series of curved lines going across the bottom here, like so. And then you could draw a nice little curved rectangle right at the back of the shoe there, like that. And then we will see his buckle. So to draw that in, you basically just draw this nice square right there with a slightly smaller square on the inside. And then for the strap, you draw a nice little curve line, and then this one, you draw a nice little curve line that goes over and then up. And you draw a line curving over and around like so. And this line goes over and then in like that. Actually, that could be curved down. That points up a little bit too much. It should point down. Like so. And there's that foot. And now we're pretty much going to do the same thing on this side, well, regarding the sock. So we're going to get that like upside down V. It's going to curve in, start here, kind of curve down. That curve line for the shoe will be right about there. And then this line will go up, curve in, and then curve in right about there like that. The only difference is this shoe is more, we just see the bottom of it. So you basically get an oval that basically goes down there like that. And the only thing you do see is a nice little, well, we'll start here and draw a line that kind of hugs this oval that we have here like this as it goes up. Then we're going to curve it in right about there. And now what we're going to get here is a nice little curve line that goes over, down, curve it over like that. We're going to get that rectangle here. And now we're just going to get a line that hugs this bottom line here like that. Actually, round this off a little bit better. That's a little bit too sharp. Like so. And then you get that series of curve lines that go down here like that. And then all you do is draw a nice little curve line that wraps around the top there. Very simple. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you want to, Supersonic 2 does have like lightning aura around them. So to draw that in, you basically just draw basically just lightning sparks. So to do that, we're going to start here and just draw kind of like quick lines like this. And what you want to do is just kind of hug them as you go back up. And then when you get to like a corner here, you could have it like separate. And then just kind of go in like that. So you got one lightning. And then another trick is you'd want to wrap them around things. So this one I'm going to have wrap around. So it's going to go and then kind of go like behind him. And again, I'm going to have it break off right about there like that. This one will be kind of on this side. And then there's some you want to keep like thicker. There's some you want to make like thinner. So I'll keep this one real thin like that. But again, you kind of want them like wrapping around Sonic here. That makes it look real good. And another good part is you could do like overlap too. So like for example here, oh I did it right here too. But you have it like overlap, kind of go over like that. Like that. And again, you could do it, there's no like set way, so you could just add as many or as little as you want, but that's pretty much how you do it. And that's pretty much how you draw Supersonic 2. So yeah, the first drawing for this year's Happy Sonic Month. For this year's Sonic Month was Supersonic 2. I think that was a strong one to start off with. I will put the sketch I just did up there. I will put the ink version I did beforehand up there as well, so you can take a look at both of them. And yeah, so if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to leave that in the comment section below. If you have requests, you can leave that in the comment section below too. I do take requests. And other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. And yeah, happy Sonic Month, everybody. So I hope we're all geared up. I hope we're all ready for a bunch of Sonic content. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.